Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to share you one of the best cheat sheet that I have found out from Google, or I think from Reddit. This is by the person who have already cleared the PMP examination. He or she uploaded that sheet to help other people. I found it. Now I analyze the sheet and now I'm sharing it with you guys and also preparing myself for my examination. This sheet includes the key concept like budgeting, the Tuckman stages, PERT, the risk responses, and the additional notes in MBTI and the exam questions, exam related timings, how we are going to crack that examination. So this is a 10-minute crash course that I'm going to share it with you. And finally, this is going to help you to upskills your knowledge about all these key concepts. So without a further ado, let's get started. Starting from the budget part, the first one is the work cost estimate. As the name suggests, it's the total amount of money, total amount of cost that is going to be there if I wanted to complete any work. A simple example that I've created for myself. Let's suppose I today is my birthday. I wanted to decorate my room with a lot of things, balloons, decoratives, the artificial articles, flowers, and everything. I will make some cost that this is going to cost this much. For example, the entire setup will cost of around $500. Then this would be my work cost estimate. And then what would be my cost baseline? The cost baseline is that my contingency reserves the risk responses, which means that let's suppose I bought a flower, the flowers are not fresh. I wanted to change it up, or the articles that I brought from the market, they are not working condition, they are defective. The lights that I bought is not working at all, and maybe the things that I bought it are not in the warranty period or anything. This will all comes under the contingency reserves that I will allocate some additional amount of money for as a buffer so that if these situation occurs, then I'm going to take money from my additional buffer. Okay. The but in the real life world, what actually the project budget consider is that the our estimate plus baselines plus management reserves, which means that the management will put aside some additional funds so that they think that if any unknown risk occurs, then they are going to give money from the management reserves. This is the entire summarization of the budget planning. Coming to the risk responses, a lit, we have talked about lot of risk. If this could happen, that could happen. Then what would be our strategy? We will not go or we will not sit idle if the risk happens, and we have to make some plan and we have to avoid them. We have to respond to all of the risk. The first thing is that we can avoid the risk 100%. We are doing nothing. Risks happen. It's okay, fine. The simple example is that if uh, if the chances of car getting stolen are high, okay, so the best way to avoid this thing is don't buy the car. But in the real life, it doesn't work like that. It's not like that. If the chances of risk are very high, we are not going to do a project. It's not like that. So what we are going to do, we will avoid it by putting some more secure way, adding it some automations, putting a lot of garage, putting the car in the garage, building a garage. So these are the avoiding the risks. Exploit is a kind of a positive risk, which means that if this thing happens, which means we have to get maximum benefit out of it. This is the exploit. Don't take it as a negative term. It's not in the PMI. Okay. So apart from that, if I go down, it is the escalate. Escalate is for the risk. Those are out of our scope, and the higher authority are the only one who is going to help with it. The transferring of the risk is to the third party, where the insurance provider is going to take care of our risk. The mitigation is probability. The mitigation is probably the reducing the risk. We cannot make it completely zero, but we will reduce the probability of it. And the last one is that the accept is that we are going to do nothing. We have expected the risk. So this is all our risk strategy. Now the Tuckman's stages of the team formation. The high performing teams are not magically formed. It takes some time for them to form. The first here the strategy is the forming. Forming is that here the team is getting formed, and being a leader, we are the one, we are forming the team. Storming is that once they will start together, they will work together. The chances of getting them storm or conflict are very high. But with the help of our leadership style and skills, we are going to fix those problems, and we will coach that storm. The norming is we are supporting the normal. When they are after the coaching, they become a normal. They will do their work. Then we have to support that, and we have to respect that skills. The performing is something after the being the normal agency, they will turn into the highly performing team, and at that time we have to delegate them more work. Adjourning is the last stage where the work get finished, and we will adjourn the team and we will release the team. The PERT beta technique is a technique by which we can estimate how much time is the things going to take. Uh, it's a combination of optimistic, most likely into 4, plus pessimistic. This is a simple formula in calculation which we can use it. The additional note that I have found in this cheat sheet are the do first directly address uh, the issue which is impediment, the project processes, the find the root cause, uh, and the quality team verifies and the sponsor then validate. The scope baseline, it is a combination of statement, scope statement, breakdown structure, and the work breakdown structure directory. Don't confuse with the baseline and benchmarks, because benchmarks are for the comparison and the baseline is are for the uh, how much work we have done. MBTI, we have already learned the Mager's bug techniques. It says that what is the what is the behavior of our team, their energy, they are the extrovert or the introvert, what are their information, they are sensitive or intuitive, they are thinker or a feeler, they are structure, they judge or perceive. So these are the MBTI. This is the Meyerberg's technique, which help us to find out the behavior of our team, so that if there are any conflict or the things happens, we can easily resolve them out. The PMI consists of the 180 questions, which is going to covered in 230 minutes. So each question will you have to take uh, 60 to 70 seconds. If you find any questions difficult, then don't stay on it. Move on to the another question, and if after some time go back to the same question again to complete it up. So hope so that you have understood a lot of things from this cheat sheet. And thank you to that person who have created this sheet. And if you know, I'm going definitely going to tag you. But it's really helpful for me and maybe helpful for everyone else. And hope so. The European you will pass your examination in the first attempt. And same goes for me. And thank you so much, guys. And have a great learning for PMP.